objective, after listening to this module, you'll be able to describe the 3 stages of the GAS, or General Adaptation Syndrome. General Adaptation Syndrome. What do you think? When a person experiences stress, the brain responds by initiating how many different responses? 100, 500, 1,000, or 1,400? The correct response is 1,400. As we've talked about, these responses include dumping of a variety of chemicals into our bloodstream, which gives a momentary boost to do whatever needs to be done to survive. Hans Selye is the psychologist who is credited with conceptualizing the General Adaptation Syndrome, or the GAS. He proposed that our body goes through stages when we encounter stressors. Stage 1, known as the stage of alarm, is what happens to your body when you initially encounter a stressor. Like a smoke alarm going off, all senses are put on alert. This is the stage when your body first begins to go through the stress response. This stage would be analogous to acute stress. An example of being in stage 1 is when you're hit with a ton of tasks that you need to accomplish by the end of the week. Stage 2, known as the stage of resistance, is when your body tries to revert back to a stage of physiological calmness or homeostasis by resisting the alarm. However, the body stays activated or aroused, usually at a lesser intensity than during the alarm stage, but enough to cause a higher metabolic rate in some organ tissues. This stage would be analogous to chronic stress. You'll probably enter the stage of resistance after the first couple of weeks of feeling overwhelmed because you have such a hectic schedule and you have so much on your plate. After a couple of weeks, though, you get used to your busy schedule. You still feel stressed, but you don't feel as stressed as you did during the first week or two. Stage 3, known as the stage of exhaustion, is when your body says no more and you get sick. Although you may have gotten used to your hectic schedule, you eventually start to feel really burned out and worn down, and you might start getting sick. Exhaustion occurs when one or more of the organs targeted by specific metabolic processes can no longer meet the demands placed upon it, and they fail to function properly. So this stage would be analogous to the last stage of the model of stress when health consequences occur. I also might add that in addition to or regardless of physical exhaustion, you might also experience emotional exhaustion or burnout. Key points. The General Adaptation Syndrome consists of 3 stages: the stage of alarm, the stage of resistance, and the stage of exhaustion. And that's it.